How do you get better with words?
Read more, write more, speak more, period. Listen to great speakers. Listen to people who are good with words. When somebody memorize quotes. See, you don't want to memorize quotes just so you can quote people. You want to memorize quotes to train your brain to think in quotes. A lot of people don't realize that, like, when you use epigrams, Abraham Lincoln said, "I will prepare myself and perhaps my time will come," right? Right? So the front end is preparing yourself. Why? Because the back end, your time's coming. Well, Myron Golden says your time's going to come whether you prepare yourself or not. If you're prepared when your time comes, it will reveal you. If you're not prepared, it will expose you. So now the choice is yours. Are you going to make your life a grand reveal, or is it going to be an expose? So what did I do? I took an Abraham Lincoln quote, but because I memorized a lot of quotes, I said, oh, well, I will prepare myself and perhaps my time will come. Well, that's not true. Your time's coming whether you're prepared or not. Why don't I just say that?
He didn't say it.
He didn't say it. Exactly. Yeah. So I took an Abraham Lincoln quote that everybody knows and I expanded upon it.
Yeah.
And so when people hear me quote Abraham Lincoln and they hear me like make his quote better, I'm just using that as a terminology.
Yes.
Right. Obviously, Abraham Lincoln was way smarter than me, but I expanded on his incomplete thought. That's an incomplete thought. I will prepare myself and perhaps my time will come. It was an incomplete thought, probably something that he came up with when he was a child, or when he was a teenager, or when he was very, very young. I will prepare myself and perhaps my time will come. That was as far ahead as he could think when he came up with that thought, and maybe he just never revisited it.
Yeah.
But as somebody who's older, who hears that quote, I'm like, well, your time's coming whether or not you're prepared, bro. And then I say, how can I address that? Oh, well, Myron Golden says your time's going to come whether you prepare yourself or not. Okay. What's the end of that? Oh, if you're prepared when your time comes, it will reveal you. What else could I say? Oh, if you're not prepared, it will expose you. And so what I've done is I've taken people through the entire gamut of this brilliant Genesis thought. I'm taking people through the entire gamut of the whole idea of preparing yourself for your time when it shows up.